And this is the fish tank with rainwater inside of it, and you can see the large pretzel container that was turned into a moving bed filter. You can see the little bits and pieces floating around. You can kind of see, like, because I used this from the rain barrels, you can see the kind of little bits of gunk at the bottom of it. I'm just gonna filter all that stuff out. But you can see how, like, by the filter there's literally next to no gunk, no garbage, and then on this side of the tank you can see all the waste material, I guess, from the fish that I brought down through the window well down into the fish tank. Okay, there you go. Just put a flat rock underneath the biofilter, which should be starting to kind of clear things up a bit. The whole point of the biofilter right now is just to kind of move the sediment around and try and hopefully clear out the water. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but as you can kind of hear and see, it's just working away. I'm going to leave this on for 24 hours and just see, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to shut the biofilter off and just let it kind of settle. But right now, as it stands, that's what the fish tank looks like. This kind of cloudy mess. There you can see the fish tank still going. There we go. As you see, it's cleared up a bit. You can see my little feeder, well, they're not feeder fish. These are the little, what are they called? Fancy tail goldfish that I picked up. And I just want to show you that the tank has slowly started to clear out. I cleaned out my biofilter and I've also added in 3 suction cups to help hold it. But I cleaned it out because a lot of the sediment that was inside of here was actually sucked into the biofilter. You can see there's one of the fish that I picked up. Actually, it was given to me. The pet store lady was really nice, and she gave me the blind fish because I said I felt bad for it, and she wanted to give it a good home. But he's not completely blind. He's only blind in his left eye. And then those are the 3 other ones that are just my test fish to make sure that everything's hunky-dory for the rest of the crew. Okay, so this was my first moving bed filter. You can see I've swapped the straws out for the sponges, and this also is plastic screen, basically for, you know, screen doors and stuff. I was hoping that one of these would be like water neutrally buoyant, but neither of them were. But I think that the housing for the bacteria would be really good on these. But the thing is that they don't actually move. So I'm scrapping this idea, and I just wanted to show what this all looked like. So you can see all of the holes drilled in the top. Here's all the holes drilled in the side. Here's the holes in the side and the bottom. Okay, oh, and I dropped a few. And so I've cut open the back and salvaged the suction cups. So you can see the suction cups are right there. And I'm using now, instead, I'm using chambers. So my new filter will look like this 3 stack of filters. So my first layer is going to be sponges. So you can see I fit 3 sponges in there. And the way that I've attached these is that I've siliconed them together. You can see my terrible siliconing job. But you also see that I've put in some of that mesh to keep not only the different compartments separate, but there's going to be straws in this compartment circulating around for the bacteria to live in. Okay, so this is the inside look of the chambers of the biofilter or moving bed filter. See, one has all of those little, the bigger squares taken out of it, and the other one has the holes on it. So when they stack up, the holes sit on top of these bigger ones, so you don't have to drill a bunch of holes to try and line them all up. It'll just eventually work its way in through those bigger holes up into these ones. And you can see from the cloudy mess that it was to what it is now, the fish tank has become a very nice habitable place. The filter was replaced with the 2 chambers for the biofilter, and we've got 4 little fancy tail goldfish hanging around in there, and just a nice little stonescape, aquascape setting thing, and a couple of plants living in the back. But you can see that the back one has the straws moving throughout it, and the bottom one where the hose goes in, there's just sponges inside of it right now. So the sponges clean it out. The straws have the bacteria living in it, and then you have a nice clean fish tank for all the little fishies to live in.
Fishy!
Do you love your fishies?
Yeah.
Where are the fishies?
Lots of fishies. Lots of fishies.